Good morning and welcome to the pre-market report for 8th July 2022. Now, on the international news front, there is not much apart from basically China is considering a $220 billion stimulus package for the economy. They want to use local government bonds and they want to bring ahead next year's quota so as to try to boost the economy, but technically they're using it to pay off a lot of the local government debts. So that is the first news. The second news is that the IMF chief has said that basically she does expect a global recession and the likelihood of that is rather high. And on the local front, basically there's not much news as it is more company specific than overall economic specific. Now, when we look at the global markets, last night they did well, and we can see that the S&P 500 hit one point resistance level. Now, at this zone, I'm expecting a small pullback to form, and then it goes towards this zone, or it's going to go straight. But most likelihood, it's going to form a small pullback and then head towards the next quantity resistance level. So we'll have to see how it plays out today. That's going to be very important. When we look at the Dow Jones, similar, as it has hit a quantity resistance level and stopped yesterday. So now we'll have to see how it copes with this level, if it's able to break through. I expect both these indexes to basically have a small decline today by end of day, or basically in the first half a decline a bit towards this side and then an up move. They will not break this without some bumpiness filtering through the whole process. Now, when we come to our own indexes, yesterday the indexes performed well after the gap up. Can be seen. So the Nifty gapped up right above the resistance and then spent the day in a box range. Basically, if you look at it, most of the day was spent within the first 1 hour candles range of 16,126 and 16,057 as the support zone. Now, yesterday I had given the clients a resistance zone of 16,150 as a target on the upside, which was met, but the index could not really break above that. It spent the whole day trying to do so, but was not able to break. So now it's going to be very important to see how the index breaks above that, because as soon as we break 16,150, there's a simple candle resistance at 16,190 as I've highlighted here on this chart. This is the gap down resistance, so it will be very important to see how the Nifty battles that, because Nifty is set to open with a gap up. So once it battles that, then we'll have to see how it battles the quantity resistance zones above that. However, I believe today we're going to get a dual-sided move. That is, as we're coming into a lot of resistance, not only in the Nifty, but also the Banknifty. Now, when we look at the Banknifty chart, the Banknifty has blew through this resistance yesterday. However, now it has a simple candle resistance at this point, 35,127. So now it's going to be important to also see how Banknifty tackles its morning session. This is, I expect, a gap up. If it sustains to the current level, then we may have a small rise after that, but we will need very strong short covering to continue that rise. So that is why I'm expecting a dual-sided move, and it will be interesting to see whether we get that. So basically that is all for today, and also the one which will hold the keys for today again is going to be Reliance. Reliance has to wake up for us to get a good short covering. If it does not, then the short covering phase will not be as strong as most will desire. So the keys right now belong to Reliance, and secondly to the Banknifty. So thank you for watching, and do like the video and subscribe to the channel.